Okay, so let's take a look at lesson 47. First thing, let's take a look at the time signature. You have 3/4, so that means every measure is going to get 3 beats, and the 4 means the quarter note is getting the beat. So every measure is 3 beats, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay. Let's take a look at those bass notes. You have a dotted half note, which means each one of those notes lasts for 3 beats. So it's going to sustain for 3 beats. Okay. Take a look at those bass notes. You only have 3 possible notes. It's either an A, an E, or a D. Okay. So take a look at those notes that we've learned, the open bass notes, and take a look at that. Learn it. I'm going to go through and play all of them. I'll count it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again, that should be the easiest. They're all open notes. Okay, so once you have that bass line learned, then I would go back and now learn what the I, M, A fingers are playing, the chords, right? These 3 fingers, I, M, and A. Learn what chords that they're playing. So I'll take a look at the first measure. You have an A, then you have a C, and then you have an E. Okay, they're all stacked, so you're going to play them all together. Okay, if you notice the first beat, there's a rest, and then the second beat is the chord, and the third beat is the chord. Okay, so when you're learning the right hand, the chord is only played on beats 2 and 3. So you have rest, 2, 3. Then the next measure, rest is on the first beat, and then beats 2 and 3 you have the chord again. Okay, so measures 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, rest. Okay, now take a look at that chord for measure 1 and 2. Go through the whole piece, and you'll notice that you use that chord again. You'll use it again on measures 7 and 8. Okay, then you'll use it again on measure 13. Okay. Keep in mind that the note on measure 13 and the bass changes. It's not an A. It goes to the E. Okay. And then if you look at measure 15, it does that same chord. Okay. The bass, it does go back to A. Okay. So that's the first chord. Take a look at measure 3. You have a G sharp, then you have a B, and then you have an E. Okay. You're still using the same fingers, I, M, and A. Okay. This whole exercise, you're going to be using those 3 fingers to play the chord. So measures 3 and 4, you have the G sharp, the B, and the E. Again, they're stacked. You're just going to play them together. So measure 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, rest. Okay. Now when you play it, this first finger's playing the G sharp. Sorry, right there. When you play it, you just have to make sure that the hand is not way back here, because then it will mute the strings, and you don't want that. You want to be able to hear those open strings, the second string and the first string. So just remember not to keep the hand way back here. You have to bring the fingers out. Okay. So that's measure 2, measures 3 and 4, sorry. Okay. Measures 5 and 6, they're similar. You have a G sharp, then you have a D right there, and then you have the open E. So you have a G sharp, D, and E. What makes it tough is the pinky. Okay, you had to make the pinky go there to the second string, 3rd fret. Measures 5 and 6. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, rest. Rest. Okay. 7 and 8, we said it goes back to this, the same chord as the first. Okay. Look at measures 9 and 10. There's the C, but if you notice in front of that C is a C sharp, right? Take a look at measure 9. You have the G, C sharp, and then you have an E. Okay, so you're going to play the G, C sharp, and the E together. Same thing, you don't want this finger to be way down here, because then it'll block the first string. So make sure you have the hand out like that. Measure 9, 1, 2, 3, rest. Rest. Okay. Let's take a look at measure 11. You have an A, a D, and an A over here. All 3 of those together. Okay. 11 and 12. 1, 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, rest. Okay. And then you have 13, back to the A minor, the A, C, and E, A, C, and E notes. Then measure 14, you go back to the G sharp, B, and E. And then the next measure, back to the A, C, and E, right? And then that last measure, there's no chord, it's just the bass note. Okay. So let's hear just the I and A, I, M, A fingers. Let's hear those. 1, 2, 3, rest, 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 2, 3, rest, 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 2, 3, rest, rest, rest. Okay, now let's try those together. 1, remember, you're going to have to let that bass note ring. Okay, whatever that bass note is, it has to ring for the time that the chords are playing. So on beats 1, on beat 2, and then beat 3. And then the chord is only playing on beat 2 and 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.